Major funding for Showcase is provided by the Dayton-Hudson Foundation on behalf of Dayton's and Target stores. Additional support is provided by the Cities 97, where music is the message. The Twin Cities Reader, the Twin Cities' largest arts and entertainment weekly. Torp's Music Centers, serving musicians for 40 years with musical instruments including synthesizers, drums, and guitars. And by the Electric Fetus. We have what you want to hear in Minneapolis, St. Cloud, and Duluth.
The first time I ever came into Hayward, we were coming back from Canada. I was with the band only a week, and these guys kept telling me about this giant muskie. Massive giant muskie. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm figuring something maybe 10 foot tall and 20, 30 foot long.
Well, Paris has the Eiffel Tower, and New York City is Statue of Liberty. And here in Hayward, we've got the National Freshwater Fishing Hall of Fame, home of the giant muskie.
You know, a lot of inspiration comes from experiences out here. I don't know, you know, just the joy. I'm writing a song right now of the joy of walking down this downtown Hayward and knowing everybody. I mean, that's a great feeling to go in to all the stores and know the people and know everybody, and it's fun to walk down the main drag, you know.
You want the fish opened up?
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
Being from the muskie cabin, we have that huge fish. We've always thought it was kind of funny in our own kind of sick little way.
Well, we'll be entering at the anus. This muskie was the artist's model for the big fish, which you are now in. To the bow. To the bow! Brace yourselves.
My wife and I almost got married up here. Many people have. We almost did. Why didn't Tam and I get married here?
Hey, we could have done
do it
that
again?
for you.
Well, sure, why
We've
not?
had a few weddings in the fish.
This is the best view of Hayward right here. It's the best view in town.
That bass over there?
Yeah, that's a
You got
largemouth.
largemouth?
Salmon,
Perch?
bluegill. Perch is down right underneath you.
Is he?
That's a
Oh, okay.
bluegill. Business people from the area decided as long as we're a destination fishing area that there should be a shrine of anglers, and that's what it is, a shrine of anglers.
These guys named me Queen.
We think
And see, that's all part of the whole shtick. I think it's funny, you know, the muskie queen. Gills.
Right.
Little muskie. There's a trout behind the tree over there. I
Yes,
take all
ma'am.
my dates back behind the giant muskie. There's a little parking area back there with the backlighting. It's pretty romantic, actually.
I think if you want to keep with what you're doing, you know, stay where you're at. We do have an original sound. It is left of center for country music. But, you know, our whole motto's been love it or hate it, but don't ignore it, you know. Gulf of Mexico, yeah. Maybe two. Oh, so lazy, you and I
Mexico. Yeah.
My dad sang opera and classical music around the house, but then I would go to polka parties. You know, that was just the area. There was a lot of Germans, and we'd go polka. And so I grew up with real diverse, you know, from one extreme to another. And then I fell in love with country music when I was in college.
I'm a real rockabilly fan. I like the big truck driving sound, you know, and a little blues and stuff like that.
Done everything from hardcore punk bands down to the little polka bands and just about everything in between. And
When I was a kid, I used to listen to Hootenanny and the New Christie Minstrels all the time. And broke away from that when I started college. Got more into jazz and modern things, more artistic stuff. More artistic stuff, man.
Yeah, I'm about as country as I can be, I think. I like chicken poop and yellow country. I mean, nothing can be too country.
Country music, it addresses real subjects and everyday life subjects. That's what's so great about it.
Mississippi.
Eddie has always been one of my big heroes, the king, the father of twang. And he kind of bridged the gap between the surf sound and the truck driving stuff, the rockabilly. And I like to hear those big old notes buzzing away.
It's the pitchfork from hell.
Molly calls it the devil's pitchfork.
pitchfork.
It's a double neck guitar. It was made by a Nashville guitar builder named Jerry Jones, and basically he recreates the old Silvertone and Dan Electro guitars from the 60s. This particular double neck guitar is as a standard 6-string guitar here, and then this is what's called a tic-tac or a 6-string bass, which is tuned just like a regular guitar, but it's an octave lower, so you get the big twangy
bends. It was actually
bends.
developed for Siamese twins who wanted to play guitar.
We're working that into our act presently, the Siamese twin double neck guitar feature. We got the guitar, now we just need to find some Siamese
Talented
twins.
Siamese
Yeah.
twins.
1, 2, 3, 4, ah!
Major funding for Showcase is provided by the Dayton-Hudson Foundation on behalf of Dayton's and Target stores. Additional support is provided by the Cities 97, where music is the message. The Twin Cities Reader, the Twin Cities' largest arts and entertainment weekly. Torp's Music Centers, serving musicians for 40 years with musical instruments including synthesizers, drums, and guitars. And by the Electric Fetus. We have what you want to hear in Minneapolis, St. Cloud, and Duluth.
This program was produced by KTCA, a Minnesota original.